Hey guys, it's your girl Steph. So I just wanted to let you know how to catch a scammer. All right, I had this $300 wig order and Shopify put an alert on the order saying we sent some fraud, so this order is not protected. However, if you want to proceed with this, we give you the option to capture the payment. Capture the payment just means accept the payment, take the funds, and seller beware, you're on your own if you decide to actually process this transaction, meaning get the money in exchange for the wig. So that was already my red flag. But I thought, let me do a little bit more investigating because I need to learn on my end as a seller how to better spot scammers and people trying to steal money from you, essentially, or products. So before I rejected the payment, I had a few pieces of information for me to contact the buyer or the client. And I had their email address, I had their supposed physical address, and I also had a phone number. So I thought immediately, let me contact and find out more information. So I called the number, no one picked up. So I just thought, let me texted the phone number, and I did get in someone on the other line. And so I just started, graciously, casually thanking him for his order, not to sound suspicious so that I wouldn't alert him. And I said, thank you for purchasing. I just had a few more pieces of information that I needed before we processed the wig order. And so, they were very compliant. Then I asked them if they could verify their billing information and their zip code, which they did. They gave me the zip code that they wanted me to ship the wig to, but I asked them to give me the zip code on the card, and it still checked out. So I thought, there must be a reason why Shopify is flagging this as fraud. Let me look at some more information. I then asked the scammer for a copy of his card just to verify the last four numbers. And so as you can see here, he did give me a picture of it with the same name that he used to order. But when I asked about the issuing bank, he told me it was called Hong Kong Al Badi Bank. So that sounded a little bit fishy, and I'll tell you why. So sure enough, I did a Google search, Hong Kong Al Adid Bank, and I didn't find this bank in Hong Kong. So that was one red flag. And then I further asked him for his bank information, like the actual bank, which was on the card. And so when I looked up the bank, I saw that the bank did not exist. I think this scammer possibly took parts of a word of an actual bank that's in Morocco, but they didn't piece all the homework together. But they made this fake card. He even made a photo ID with his information, so that could be another type of proof to verify who he was, even though it was all fake. So the reason why I asked for the bank information is I wanted to possibly contact the bank and ask them to verify this information if they could. Now, this has happened to me now 4 times through my website. So I'm pretty familiar with researching banking information, and it's pretty much up to the bank whether they are going to confirm or deny an actual client of theirs who made a purchase, because that's all very personal information. So once the bank said they could not verify the name with the information, even though this was information that I did have being a store owner, I just had to basically say yes to that, and that stopped my investigation from there. I just said, you know what? I'm going to just believe that this is a scam and take it from there. So as you can see, these are some of the indicators that Shopify used to determine that this was a risky or fraudulent order and they didn't protect it. They said that this order has similar characteristics to other fraudulent orders in the past, and the billing address was listed in Morocco, but the order was placed in the United States. And as you guys saw before, this bank was supposedly in Hong Kong. So they were literally all over the place. This just means that they had stolen someone's information, charged it to their card. And what you want to do is you want to reject this order, because if I do process the order and it does turn out to be fraudulent, now the actual card owner will reverse that charge and I will now be out of my product and have to give that money back, and I'll get charged a chargeback by Shopify.